Okay, in the essence of realization, I've come to one. I myself, as a person, my trait, I do believe, is that of a fulcrum. I am like a scale in a sense. I have the ability to feel energy. And I know this sounds crazy to a whole lot of people, but when I walk into a crowd of people, I can tell who's depressed. I can tell who's happy. I can tell who's sad and all of that. And it ain't by facial expressions, it's by how they feel. I can also feel the brother or the sister who's at a point of intellect and experience to where their energy is totally different. Case in point, the job I'm on right now. When I first got there within the week, one of the people that I was cool with, well, am cool with now, pardon me. But when I was there, I was wondering why dude was so cool to me, like quiet, laid back, not really saying anything to anybody. When I'm total opposite type of dude, I'm not really talking to anybody, but I'm commenting. I'm always doing something, making sounds, being silly. That's me. I'm a goofy dude. I'm always the abnorm in the normal, in a sense. But when I came across dude, I felt him like, damn, dude is real. So we came to a point to where me being the balance in everything, everybody's got something to say where I'm at, the job and all. Everybody's got something to say. But when I talk, it's like people really want to pay attention to what I say. So what I did was I made a couple comments, and the comments were not necessarily conscious, but of a conscious nature. And when I made those comments, and it was basically about my diet. I've been a vegetarian for 22 years now, and people ask me about this, that, and the other. They would offer me food, and I would turn it down. It was never the idea that they cooked it and I didn't know who they were. It was just because it was something I didn't eat. And so they started asking me about it. It eventually ended up in an argument, but homie, before all of the disputes and the, the 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 conversations on the bad end, he came to me and he was asking me about it because he's vegetarian as well. Not only that, but brother is conscious. Cool brother too. And to top it all off, homie's birthday is a day before mine. So I'm thinking to myself, like, this can't be what they call coincidence, even though it is, because he and I resonate on the same level, so it's a possibility that we can coincide in the same realm. So, with what I was talking about, it's basically that in life. People get away from the idea of who they are and mix it up with what they do. In the realization of who I am, I'm always the abnorm to the norm because right now the norm is a little bit messed up. I'm the fulcrum. My name is Kelvin. There's a scale off that name, and it measures in extremes. So I'm the balance. I'm the scale. I am both. I am both the scale's focal point and the extremes on each side. I haven't been the good guy all my life, so I understand what it means to be a scale. This is how I can feel people and weigh out what I can and cannot do, regardless of what I think. It's crazy. It's an ability that I've never ever really considered, but I have it. When I walk into a room, people pay attention to me long before I talk. And when I talk, people gather around. I'm not bragging on myself, I'm telling you what I see. When you have a guy, multiple guys, let me correct myself, multiple guys on multiple occasions told me When I walked up behind them with my voice and I said something and they weren't paying attention to me, they said, "Oh my God, I thought you was God talking to me." I never understood that until now. When you think I'm God talking to you, is because it's a fearful thing that resonates through you and means you have something in you that needs correcting. We have that as a sense within us. We need to focus on that. I know it about me. How many people know it about them?